how to make a color switch game mode for your Fortnite creative map. All you'll need is a trigger, HUD message device, random number generator, timer, and a prop manipulator, and then of course, the color floors that you want. To get these color floors, go to Content, then Galleries, and search for Obstacle Course Gallery. Then you can grab all colors you want, like white, blue, green, orange, purple, red, black, and then place them wherever you want, just like I have. First up, for the actual mechanics, place two triggers, one on top of another, and then also a HUD message device just in front of them or behind them. Then, on the top trigger of the two, go to All Options and copy these settings. Visible in game, off. Trigger by player, off. Trigger by water, off. Trigger delay, mine's 4 seconds, but this time is up to you. Because the 4 seconds is for when a color is called out, just let's say white, this is how long for all the colors except for white disappear takes. So this is up to you. Then trigger VFX and SFX off. Then also receive damage when invisible. Make sure it's to do not take damage. Then copy these settings for the other trigger below it. But in events, put on triggered, send event to HUD message device show. Then go to your HUD message device and go to all options. Then put message to whatever color. This will obviously change for everyone. Display time, whatever you want. Mine's 6 seconds. Play sound, none. Placement, top center. HUD widget critical, text color obviously the same as color as the message, and size 30. Then select the HUD message device and the two triggers and copy them amount of times you have every color. So obviously I have 6 colors, so I'll copy this 5 more times. So I have 6 triggers, sets, and 6 HUD message devices. But make sure in all the bottom triggers that in the events they're sending event to just the one message device that correlates to that set of triggers, and then also in the messages, obviously change the color of the message and the actual text of the message. Next up, place down a random number generator wherever you want, and then go to all options and copy these settings. Winning value 0, but also make sure value limit 1 is set to 1. Zone direction forward, visible during game no, play audio off, and then also the value limit 2, make sure it's set to the amount of colors you have. I have 6 colors, so mine's set to 6. And then you can change the roll time to whatever you want. Mine is 3 seconds, but it means that when one color has been selected and then everything's disappeared and I've reappeared, it takes 3 seconds to pick another color for it to start again, so set it to whatever you want. Next up, place down a timer device just on top of your random number generator, and then go to all options and copy these settings. Duration, however long you want from when the game starts for the colors to start getting picked to disappear. Timer name, this is optional. Start a game start on, visible during game all. If you don't have a timer name, just set it to timer only. Then go to events and put on success, send event to random number generator, activate. Then place down a trigger just beside your random number generator but away from all the rest of the triggers, and go to all options and put visible in game off, trigger by player off, trigger by vehicles off, trigger by water off, trigger delay, this is how long you want from when a color gets picked and then all of them disappear, how long it takes for the rest of them to reappear again. And then trigger VFX and SFX off. Then go to events and put on triggered, send event to random number generator, activate. Then select your sets of triggers and put each of them in their own separate zone. Make sure there is just the one set in one zone, another set in another zone, so on and so forth. Then place a bunch of prop manipulators in front of every single zone so you know which is for which one. Then I would recommend naming the prop manipulator for the one it correlates with. For example, this one's blue, so I'm going to name this prop manipulator blue. Then do this for every single color for all of them. Then once you have named all of the prop manipulators, go to the top trigger that it correlates with and put on triggered, send event to every single color except that one, 2 hide props. For example, this one's blue, so I'm putting it for green, white, orange, red, purple, all of them except it. Then do this for everyone, always excluding the one that is in front of the trigger. Once you have done this for all of the colors, go to your reset trigger and in events put on triggered, send event to every single color to show props. Lastly, cut these prop manipulators and put them on the color it is. So I'm putting my blue one on my blue floor, my red on my red floor, purple on my purple, white on my white, orange on orange, and green on green. Then, obviously, if you have multiple floors for every color, just copy the prop manipulator for the color and just still put it on the same color, and it will work perfectly. And that's how you make a color switch game mode in Fortnite Creative. As you can see, 3 seconds after the round starts, it starts, then takes 3 seconds to pick a color, then you have 4 seconds to get there, 1 second after everything disappears for everything to reappear, and you're done. If this helped, please subscribe and comment for what tutorials you want next. And then, if you want to see another creative tutorial just like this, press the video on screen now.